To present our nominees and winners of our first awards of the night, the Female and Male Scholar Athletes of the Year is a 4-year letter-winning member of the Cavalier softball team and the Director of Social Media for the Cavalier Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Kelsey Merritt.
To be eligible for this award, student athletes must maintain a minimum of a 3.5 cumulative GPA, be of at least junior class standing academically, and have been a contributing member to their team's athletic success. This award can only be won once. First, for the Female Scholar Athlete of the Year finalists, Chantel Antonio from the women's golf team. Chantel has achieved a 3.58 in her 4th semester at Concordia. She will be graduating in the fall of 2019. This past year, she was named the GNAC Newcomer of the Year, as well as being named to the All-GNAC team. This season, she also has been named the GNAC Women's Golfer of the Week twice. Chantel Antonio. Next, we have Colby Barnett from the volleyball team. Colby has achieved a 3.76 heading into her final semester here at Concordia. She is a 3-year letter winner and also was a 2-time All-GNAC selection, as well as a 2-time GNAC All-Academic selection. This past season, she became the Cavaliers' all-time leader in total blocks. Colby Barnett. Now we have Anna Delgadillo from the women's soccer team. Anna is a 3-time GNAC All-American selection who has achieved a 3.93 grade point average during her intercollegiate career here at Concordia. This past season, she was named to the COSIDA Academic All-American team for the 2nd time in her career. She also was an NCAA Division II All-American, as well as the GNAC Defensive Player of the Year. Anna Delgadillo. Next, we have Katrina Linenko from the women's track and field team. Katrina has achieved a 3.85 grade point average during her career at Concordia. She was a GNAC All-Academic Team Selection, as well as a D2 ADA Academic Achievement Award recipient. This indoor season, she qualified for the 2018 NCAA Division II National Indoor Track and Field Championships and an All-GNAC performer in the shot put. Katrina Linenko. Finally, we have Tori Muir from the softball team. Tori has achieved a 3.78 grade point average in her career at Concordia. The 2-time GNAC All-Academic Team Selection, also was an NFCA Scholar Athlete this past spring. She's one of the Cavaliers' captains this year and has been named to the Department of Athletics Honor Roll her entire collegiate career. Tori Muir. This year's Female Scholar Athlete of the Year is Anna Delgadillo. All right, now on to the Male Scholar Athlete finalists. First, we have Tyler Charlton from the baseball team. Tyler has received a 3.86 grade point average during his career in the Navy and White. This past spring, he was named to the GNAC All-Academic team, as well as being a GNAC Faculty Athletic Representative Scholar Athlete. This season, he has appeared in 3 games and posted a 3.46 earned run average. Tyler Charlton. Next, we have Taylor Harris from the men's basketball team. Taylor has achieved a 3.96 grade point average during his 4 years at Concordia. He is a 3-time GNAC All-Academic Team Selection and recorded the highest GPA on the GNAC All-Academic men's basketball team this past year. He is also a 3-time recipient of the GNAC Faculty Athletic Representative Scholarship or Scholar Athlete Award. Taylor Harris. Finally, we have Carlos Ortiz for the men's track and field team. Carlos was the 2017 Male Servant Leader of the Year, and this past February was the GNAC champion in the 60-meter and 200-meter at the Indoor Conference Championships. He is a 4-time All-GNAC performer and a 3-time CCC performer. Ortiz just recently broke the school record in the 100-meter dash. Carlos Ortiz. This year's Male Scholar Athlete of the Year is Taylor Harris.
Our next awards are the Men's and Women's Servant Leader Awards and the Faculty Staff Servant Leader Award. To announce our finalists and present our awards is the 2017 Concordia University Female Servant Leader of the Year, a 4-year letter winner with the women's soccer team, and Secretary of the Cavalier Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Martha Heaps.
To student athletes who best exemplify Concordia's mission and demonstrate qualities of being a transformative leader through community activism, volunteerism, and our campus involvement. There is no minimum athletic achievement required for this award, and it can only be won once. For our Female Servant Leader of the Year finalists, first up, we have Colby Barnett from the women's volleyball team. Colby Barnett has participated in a variety of volunteer experiences during her time in the Navy and White, including the Oregon Food Bank, Special Olympics, and High Point Church. She is a 3-year letter winner for the Cavaliers, as well as being a 2-time All-Academic GNAC performer and a 2-time All-GNAC performer. Colby Barnett. Next up is Kelsey Campbell from the women's cross-country team. Kelsey Campbell has been involved in several volunteer experiences, including a Camp Jonah counselor, Night Strike, Columbia Community Mental Health, and Legacy Hospital Rehab volunteer. She has also studied abroad in Cape Town, South Africa. This past fall, she was named to the GNAC All-Academic team. Kelsey Campbell. And finally, Carly Hurley from the women's soccer team. Carly Hurley is a 3-year letter winner for the Cavaliers and the coordinator of the OSL Food Bank for the past 2 years. She has also volunteered at the MLK National Day of Service, Adapted Sports Day, and Fabian Fitness Gram. She is a 2-time member of the GNAC All-Academic team. Carly Hurley. It is my honor to present this year's Female Servant Leader of the Year to Carly Hurley. First, we have Christopher Edward from the men's basketball team. Christopher Edward is a 2-time All-GNAC performer who is the president of the Concordia branch of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. The GNAC All-Academic Team selection has also volunteered at several activities, including Food Bank and Regional FCA. Christopher Edward. Our second nominee is James Phillips from the men's track and field team. James Phillips has been a resident advisor for the past 3 years while volunteering at Night Strike, Food Bank, and the MLK Day of Service. The 3-year letter winner was an all-region selection this past indoor season in the heptathlon, 60 hurdles, 4x400 relay, and long jump. He was a major part of the 2017 GNAC Indoor Championships team. James Phillips. Our final nominee for the Male Servant Leader of the Year is Jake Wiley from the men's golf team. Jake Wiley is a 3-year letter winner for the Cavaliers and has been involved in several volunteer experiences at Concordia, including the Oregon Food Bank, U.S. Kids Golf, and the Portland Classic Tournament. Wiley has also been a valued member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee during his career at Concordia. Jake Wiley. Congratulations to this year's Male Servant Leader of the Year, Christopher Edward. Another part of the Student Leader Award that the Concordia University Athletics Department is very excited to add this year is our Faculty and Staff Servant Leader of the Year. This year's Faculty Staff Servant Leader of the Year is one of Concordia's biggest fans. You can see this person at the majority of the home events, and if they are not at the event, then they are watching online at home. This faculty/staff member is a valued member of the Concordia community who has put his heart and soul in every student, faculty, and staff member of Concordia. This person has been a very important part of every member of the Concordia Department of Athletics. This year's Faculty, Staff, and Servant Leader of the Year is Pastor Bo. Along with his award as the Faculty, Staff, and Servant Leader of the Year for Concordia, Pastor Bo has also been nominated by the Concordia Student Athlete Advisory as the GNAC Faculty Mentor of the Year Award. This award will not be announced until the fall, but we thought it was important to make sure that he was recognized for everything that he does for Concordia. One more big round of applause.
Our final award of the night is the Cavalier Award, and here to announce the finalists and this year's Cavalier Award winner is a 4-year letter winner on the men's basketball team, a 2-time GNAC All-Academic Standout, and the president of the Cavalier Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Daniel Dutzman.
So, to be eligible for this award, student athletes must either graduate or exhaust their eligibility during the academic year. This award recognizes outstanding achievements of the recipients as they reflect the mission of the university, preparing leaders for the transformation of society. Nominees should be a significant contributor to the team and display leadership qualities in and outside of competition. This award can only be won once. So the finalists: Lindsay Dorsey from the women's volleyball team. Lindsay Dorsey was a 4-year letter winner for the Cavaliers. She was a 3-time All-GNAC first team performer who became Concordia's all-time leader in kills. She also finished first at Concordia with 1,545.5 points and is in the top 10 for the Navy and White in block assists, service aces, total blocks, and matches played. During her career, she also volunteered with the area food banks, at Respite Day, and at Night Strike. Lindsay Dorsey. Christopher Edward from the men's basketball team. Christopher Edward is a 2-year letter winner who is also a 2-time All-GNAC performer. He finished in the top 10 in the nation with 17 double-doubles and his 10.8 rebounding average per game, in his 10.8 rebounding average, sorry. Edward also was named to the GNAC All-Academic Team and was president of the Concordia branch of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Christopher Edward. Martha Heaps from the women's soccer team. Martha Heaps was the 2017 Female Servant Leader of the Year and was one of this year's team captains for the women's soccer team. The 3-time academic All-GNAC selection volunteered in a variety of activities during her intercollegiate career, including Wish Week coordinator, Habitat for Humanity, and at the food bank. She was also a 4-year letter winner, 2-time All-GNAC selection, and was involved with the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, as well as being this year's secretary. Martha Heaps. Nick Huff from the men's golf team. Nick Huff is a 3-year letter winner for the Cavaliers who just recently tied for 4th place with an even par 3-round score of 216 at the Hanny Stanislaus Invitational. He led the Cavaliers last year to a 2nd place finish at the GNAC Championships with a 1 over par 215. The Vancouver, Washington native volunteered at the Junior PGA golf camps as well as at the Adapted Sports Day. Nick Hupp. Christina McDonald from the women's track and field team. Christina McDonald became the Cavaliers' first ever two-time All-American in NCAA Division II as she placed 4th in the weight throw and 7th in the shot put. She already has provisionally qualified for the National Outdoor Championships in the hammer and shot put. McDonald is a multiple All-GNAC performer and several times was named the GNAC Field Athlete of the Week. The Cavalier thrower has volunteered at several activities, including Night Strike. Christina McDonald. Carlos Ortiz from the men's track and field team. Carlos Ortiz just recently broke the school record in the 100-meter and is a two-time GNAC Track Athlete of the Week. He was the 2017 Male Servant Leader of the Year and a two-time conference champion in the 60-meter and 200-meter at the GNAC Indoor Track and Field Championship and was a key member of the 2018 GNAC Indoor Track and Field Championship team. Carlos Ortiz. And finally, Brady Sanders from the men's soccer team. Brady Sanders was a 4-year letter winner that appeared in 55 games. He is a two-time GNAC All-Academic Team selection who scored 4 goals and recorded 3 assists during his time in the Navy and White. He has volunteered in several ways at Concordia, including Athlete Corps, OHSU Volunteer and Caregiver, at Night Strike, FCA, and tutor. Brady Sanders. And this year's Cavalier Award recipient is Martha Heaps.